Hello and welcome to Hyperlocal in Huntsville, Alabama. And today I am interviewing an entrepreneur that I've interviewed before. Her name is Lorelai Kolarik, and she is an amazing entrepreneur. When I interviewed her before, it was for her business, Vintage Lorelai. Well, she has made some changes in her business model, and that points to just what an amazing entrepreneur she is because she's paying attention to the market. But she's more importantly, and I think this is something that will come out in our interview, is she pays attention to the person who is the customer, and she is all about community. So, welcome, Lorelai,
Thank
to
you.
Hyperlocal in Huntsville.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm honored to be here.
You're most welcome. So I don't want to do all the talking here at all. As a matter of fact, I wanted to just pass this over to you because this is about your business, and I want you to just start off by telling us just a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yes. So my name is Lorelai Kolarik. I'm originally from Chicago. We moved here to Huntsville, Alabama about 15 years ago. It'll be 15 years this July 4th. We are absolutely loving it. We got plugged in right away, love the community. I have two boys. I have a freshman at Huntsville High, and then I have a second grader at Goldsmith Shiffman Elementary. I want to say, gosh, it's been about 12 years now, I started designing and making my own jewelry. I started selling it locally, and then from there I went all over to all the different states. And then that evolved into about 4 years ago, opening up my own gift shop, which I absolutely loved and adored. It was in New Hope, Alabama.
Mhm.
And I fell in love with that community as well. Community is so important to me. The people are the heartthrob of the town. So that meant a lot to me.
New Hope is an amazing little community. It's not that far
It's
from
not,
Huntsville.
no.
I guess from the heart of Huntsville, like downtown, is what, a 15-minute drive?
Yes.
Okay. So really close. It's in Madison County, the same county
Mhm.
that Huntsville is in. I feel
Yes.
like a lot of people really don't know about New Hope. So what we're going to talk about today with your business is something that I think would be worth the drive for people to
Absolutely.
come out. So continue on just telling a little bit more about yourself, and then add to that the story of how this new business came to be.
Yes. So I had the gift shop for about
Mhm.
4 years. Met so many amazing, wonderful people. Not only did I have people from New Hope come out there, but we also had people from Huntsville, Owens Crossroads, Grant, so the surrounding areas. It was
Mhm.
really just a unique little place where you could find things you couldn't find anywhere else. I noticed, though, as time was moving on, the culture of shopping had changed. A lot
Mhm.
of people went into the online shopping. So
Mhm.
I had to regroup, rethink of what to do. One thing that we offered at my gift shop was we had events, and people absolutely loved the events. We would do paint
Mhm.
parties, gosh, all kinds of different fun jewelry making, different type of things, and people really loved that.
Mhm.
And at my shop, I had a lot of different local vendors. One of those local vendors was Jennifer Dowdy,
Mhm.
and she is the artist. She's the one that does all the door
Mhm.
hangers and
Yeah,
fun
so
activities
talented.
like that. She's so talented.
Mhm.
So her and I decided to venture together,
Mhm.
and we came up with the Gathering Grove on Main. So it's only a couple minutes, actually a minute down the street from my old
Mhm.
shop in New Hope. And it is a event venue,
Okay.
and we host different parties. We do bridal showers, baby showers, birthday parties for all ages, retirement, all the different things. We do
Mhm.
host them, and we can also rent the space. We also do our own parties. Like last night, we had a candle making party, which was so
Mhm.
much fun. So we always have some beverages and some
Mhm.
snacks. And it's just a great way for friends to get together, family to get together, and have a great time. It's also
Mhm.
very affordable. That's something that we
Yeah.
thought about because I know the
Mhm.
economy is a little bit different right now. It's a little bit
Mhm.
challenging. So we wanted people to be
Mhm.
able to go have fun and it be within their budgets.
Oh, that's wonderful, Lorelai. Yeah, I'm thinking about things that people could do and just
Mhm.
I mean, it just is such a creative idea. How can people learn more about what you offer? Do you have like a Facebook page or
We
website?
do.
What do you have?
Yes, we have the Gathering Grove on Main on Facebook, and that we
Okay.
always list all of our parties. I also put it down on my personal page as well.
Okay.
We do have some retail in the shop. However, it's only available to purchase. We're open on Saturdays typically, unless we have a party, and also during parties. Something that I do during the week myself is I'm a professional makeup artist. I've been doing that for, gosh, 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a certified Mac Pro artist and a Dark
Wow.
On certified facialist. So I love doing makeup lessons, special
Mm-hmm.
occasion makeup. I do makeup for young ladies who are learning for the first time how to apply makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Do that as well. I do bridal
That's such
parties.
a great thing because,
Yeah,
I know a lot of times moms, and honestly, trends in makeup change. I've learned from
absolutely.
my own daughters. Like okay, I was just going to say, when I was growing up, we didn't do all that contouring. You know what I'm
No.
saying? That was
Yeah.
just not a thing. And so when my daughter started doing contouring, I thought, you just put it on. You just put it on. Yeah, that's all you do. And but they were like, no, mom, you got, and they taught me a little bit about contouring,
Yes,
which I knew nothing about. It was just not part of how you put on makeup back in the day.
exactly.
But I'm sure all of the
Oh,
amazing
yes.
things to do with makeup and how to help people, which I think sometimes with trends, like if maybe it's something that moms are not,
Privy
they
to.
don't want, the girls don't want their makeup to look like their mother's makeup,
Yeah.
but how can, and I'm sure how the young ladies are wearing their makeup now that would make that they would feel more comfortable with. So yeah, that is
Absolutely.
great.
Take the approach to of making enhancing their natural beauty as well for
Yes.
everyone. And I like
Yeah.
to show them ways to do those trends, but in a more simplified manner. I know a lot
Hmm.
of the girls like to look at tutorials, but I mean, it could be like an hour long to do all that contouring and
Oh
highlighting, and
yeah.
most people don't have time for that. So I teach
No,
it
right.
in a much more simple, quick way
Yeah.
to get that to
Oh
achieve that
yeah.
same look.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that let's talk practicality here. I mean,
Yes,
if you're going to be doing this all the time, but also, you want to enhance your natural beauty, like you
absolutely,
said, and so you want that you want who they are to shine through.
absolutely.
Um, we already touched on this a little bit. Your business is unique. You've gotten away a little bit from retail because there's just a lot of competition, not just for
Very,
you, but for any retail business now. I mean, you
yeah,
walk into the malls or any place and you can see, people just aren't there like they used to be
no.
because people can shop online. It's probably
Absolutely.
helped the business of UPS, but
Yeah,
not the malls. So, and I love, love, love that you want to foster community. I
absolutely.
think that's something that, back in 2020, when everything was shut down and we really could not get into community with people, it was devastating for so many. And I think that we all yearn for that and want that. And I know we have several business owners here in the area who do have that goal in mind, and you
Absolutely.
are one of them for sure.
Mhm.
So, what is it about that is a passion for you? Why do you feel passionate about
I'm an extrovert. I'm a people person.
that?
So for me, I just love bringing people together. It's just very
Mm,
special for me. It's creating memories, which is so
mhm,
amazing. I love when we do the different parties. There's so many people that know each other. It's almost like a family gathering, which is precious. We
mhm.
do also have people who don't know anyone, but because of the warmth, they just feel like they're part of that community, and it just makes it so
Mhm.
special and so fun. And
Yeah.
they just leave with their heart full, and
Mhm.
it's really a special place. We try to offer as well things for all different ages. We host tea parties, afternoon tea. We also
Mhm.
have, I'm wearing one of my necklaces, we have a charm bar with,
Oh,
oh yes, we do. I have my bracelet on, two
how
bracelets.
fun.
It is so much fun because you see
Mhm.
mother daughters and friends come in and they, help each other pick their
Oh, yeah.
charms, which is
Yeah.
precious. We also do
Yeah.
patch parties. Again, there's that sense of community and helping each other out and just having a great time.
Mhm. Well, if you already knew Vintage Lorelei before the new business model, if you will, um, and the Gathering Grove on Main, if you knew Vintage Lorelei, then I know the heart of Lorelei is still here. It's just in
Yes.
a different format. There were people that were like, "Oh, she's just like the heart of New Hope." Even though you're from
Aw.
Chicago, you came back and you really brought community to the heart of New Hope, Alabama, sort of our little Mayberry corner of Madison County, if you will.
Yes, that's what we
and
call it.
um and so I love that you are still there in that community,
Thank
and I
you.
know the community loves that you're still there. But also that you just brought something new and unique. Okay, so here's a party idea. When my daughter, one of my daughters, my middle daughter, was, I don't know what her age was, but she was in elementary school, probably third grade, maybe fourth. Um, there was a little business in New Hope at the time, and it was an art studio. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's not been there for several years, and it was on 431.
Oh, okay.
They had art classes. So you could go in and paint, and I went to them and proposed that they do a little paint party
Wow.
for my daughter, and that they paint, they could select a photo or a picture that they wanted to do. And we did bunnies. Okay. So they all
Yeah.
painted a bunny.
Yes.
And it was the sweetest party. They had all their little easels up, and they all got to, they used acrylic paints, but it felt like you're doing oils, but they're kids. So anyway,
Yeah.
but it was, they had the cutest result with their
Yeah.
paints.
Something that Jennifer and I do that is
Yeah.
there's been such a need for this is we can host the party.
Yeah.
What we do is we set up, we clean up, we provide the decorations, cupcakes, punch, and we do typically door hangers. We had this really cute
Okay.
theme. The girl wanted bows, so they painted a bow door hanger. We had a bow theme
Okay.
with the balloons and everything. So we do offer that. It is
Oh,
so much fun.
oh
It's
yeah.
so neat to see the different designs and the different colors
Yeah.
that the kids use. But it's also we do adult ones as well. But it's
Oh,
a lot of fun.
you've done tea parties. Okay, so tell me a
Yeah,
little bit about how your tea parties work out, because
yeah.
we've got like these tea rooms and all of that, but can you do something kind of like a tea room?
Oh, absolutely. And we do
Okay.
have pictures of that on our
Yeah.
Facebook page. We are going to be hosting a tea open to the public the last Sunday of this month. We are so excited. It looks just like you would expect for an afternoon
Yeah.
tea. It's decorated
Oh.
beautifully. We play the Bridgerton soundtrack during it. Of course, we have all the lovely food items that you would expect, the sweet and the savory. We offer
Yeah.
hyper and leaf tea, so you get a variety of
Oh
different teas.
yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
and they're local too.
I love still doing the local. I know other tea houses are further away, so this brings it closer to home. It's very reasonable and it's just fun to
Mhm.
dress up, go out and just
Yeah.
be pampered and have some time for yourself.
Oh, absolutely. So,
Mhm.
hey, yeah, I know we've had, like, there was a tea room. I won't mention the
Yeah.
name right now, but I know that it was one that
Yes.
people loved, and it
Hmm.
closed. So,
Hmm.
like, you do tea, you do painting parties, you do, I mean, any kind of gathering,
Yeah.
showers. What about
So
the showers?
absolutely.
Like
And
if somebody wants to do a
well.
shower, you have a
Mhm.
location where they could do the shower, but you could
Mhm.
also help with it. Could
Oh,
you maybe
yes.
flesh that out a little bit for us, how that works?
Yes, absolutely. So, for instance, for a baby shower, they would give us their theme, and again, we'll decorate everything, set everything up. We'll have different, if they wanted, we could definitely cater it for them as well,
Mhm.
with different foods and different dessert items.
Mhm.
We have an area where they can open presents. So it's just a
Mhm.
beautiful, precious space. It's very
Mhm.
cozy. Everyone walks
Mhm.
in and they're just delighted. It's
That's
really, we
great.
spent a lot of time redoing it.
Yeah.
We're in a building that was an old laundromat. I know a lot of the
Okay.
buildings in downtown New Hope have been restored and
Mhm.
revamped. So we're excited about that. It's really beautiful. And it's just a lovely place to host
Mhm.
any kind of occasion.
Well, if you can turn a gas station into a retail
Yes.
store, then I think you can turn a laundromat into a venue, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't doubt whatever you put your hand to, Lorelai, is going to be amazing. And
Thank
so,
you.
so I know that this is, and I have not stepped in yet, but I'm going to have to make it out there. I have
Yeah.
to tell you too that my family went shopping at your store for gifts for me, and they came home with some of the best things, not just for me, but
Oh,
others in our family. And so you curate things well. You have a good sense
thank
for
you.
what people might like and
Mhm.
just some, different unique things, and not just from the retail side, but also I'm sure here with all of the gatherings and the
Mhm.
parties and all of that. So who hasn't been in a situation where maybe it's like, okay, we want to host a baby shower, or maybe it's a busy time of life and we don't have time to pull it all together, but we could kind of go through Lorelai and she can help make it come together.
Yeah. And the lovely thing is it takes all of the work off of their hands. They just give us a
Mhm.
few details and we take care of everything. And then again,
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about the setting up, the cleaning up. We take care of all of
Hmm.
that. So many people are
Yeah.
tickled. They're like, oh my gosh, that was it. And I can just leave.
Right?
So it's
Yeah.
really,
So, well,
and something different. Hmm.
I'm definitely that you are on my radar for these things now. And we'll be telling people, hey, you need
Thank
to go to,
you.
I mean, just like my family from my interview with you, they knew about you. And to my surprise, like I didn't know they'd even been there
Yeah.
until after we got the gifts. So I was like, you went, ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
we
was
met her.
lovely meeting them.
Oh.
They were excited to shop. For definitely, yeah, it was sweet.
Oh, well, thank you, Lorelai, for what you're doing in business and also for the community, and just how you're making New Hope a little bit more like Mayberry.
Yes.
We all love the concept of Mayberry, and
Mhm.
especially in this day and age, here's a thought too.
Mhm.
People on social media, they'll say or do just about anything, and I think we have a whole generation of people who don't understand
Mhm.
that the way people treat each other on social media is not really even humane.
I agree.
Sometimes, I mean, people are just so mean and just so
Mhm.
uh, horrible and vindictive. And it's like
Yes.
there's an anonymity there. So
Mhm.
people's true sin nature comes out and they let it
Absolutely.
go. And honestly, if people think we don't have that, just look again on social media for a while and you'll see the worst of humanity come out.
Absolutely.
um, we need to know we need to have dignity for one another. We need to know each other. We need to treat each other with respect and honor.
Absolutely.
And so I think that's all part of community and coming together.
Yeah.
And so whether you're an extrovert or not, you need community. I mean, I know we have a
Oh, yes.
we are in a town of engineers, a lot of self-proclaimed introverts, but you know what? Even a lot of introverts I know love social interaction
Absolutely.
very much
It's good
and
for
want to be
mhm.
together.
Yeah. Yes.
So, well, you are a blessing to
Thank
the
you.
community, a true gem. And so, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. And I hope to make it out there soon. I can't wait to come to a party
I
hosted at the
do.
Gathering Grove on May.
Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. Well, have a blessed week.
You too. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.